In any case, let's go ahead and form Rajputana. Before we start, congratulations to the giveaway winner from the first video of this campaign, Wormbuster. Please contact me via Discord. Welcome back to our Mewar campaign, where, as you can remember, I have a couple of goals. Getting achievements to have 20,000 of Rajput infantry, fully taking the whole Mewar mission tree, and then maybe also forming Punjab. But I'd rather show you how to do it instead of doing so, because I got this achievement already, and I'd rather go for Rajputana and then Bharat. But most importantly, I'd love to go and switch to Sikh to show you how nice this religion is right now. Just first, I want to take advantage of him doing early game more. So we start with conquest of all of these lands. Punjab, Oudh and Bijapur as well as Madurai are our subjects. This expansion is not that bad and we are all set for the next steps. And actually I was thinking about the first one to be going after the Timurids, and this is simply because they have only 31,000 of troops and no manpower at the same time, while the technology is behind. So you could either go after them or Bengal. They are allied to each other. Bengal is actually stronger right now. They also have a vassal of Transluxana, but it's really small. And as for the Timurs, I would probably go to release some big subject here as well, most probably Afghanistan. So you know what, guys, let me go and declare the war for the conquest of Jammu. So I will go and send 2 stacks to siege down Bengal, to piece them out separately first and break the alliance with the Timurids. One of my missions requires me to get Rajputs to 60 of loyalty. Right now their equilibrium is at 53.8, so I should summon the diet and find a mission for them, but of course I didn't get one, so I can either go for legitimacy or some buildings. So let me just go for building a marketplace. Well, in the meantime I will anyway have to build 2 more barracks to get this mission. You know, it's very easy for me to push initially on the Timurids, because not only they have only 30k, but it's also only involved against QQ that is still defending from them. Bengal is just a matter of sieging down their capital, Little Carpet, so goodbye, and I'd love to finally kill you in this next couple of years. I only broke the alliance with Sindh because I'll break the alliance between Timurids and Bengal in the peace deal against the Timurids. You know what, I'm okay with my current crownland, meaning I could get more reform progress if it was higher, but at the same time I can get a lot of money, out of Rajput's loyalty, which will lead me to the mission I was mentioning. Let me just build a couple of barracks to make it work. Hello there, Mr. Timurid. How was your army quality? The calf beta is not working so much for you. Here we go, mission number 1, 2, 3, 4 that we are getting, and this one is calf cost and calf compatibility, and I'm more taking it to complete the mission than actually take advantage of these bonuses. Now, you know what, I just played this campaign for fun, not to be 100% efficient, because I stabbed to and 90 legitimacy for this mission. So stability, not an issue, legitimacy, a little bit more of an issue. But in around less than 2 years I'm gonna get it to 90%. I had a lot of mill points anyway, I should have developed, but it doesn't matter, guys. I just want to complete the mission tree. Anyway, for the 2 minutes I'm taking this princess to Punjab, this one for myself, breaking relations with Bengal and Sindh, and 39 ducats. Now I'm taking this one province for myself, because we have yet another subject to be released, which is Afghanistan, and Afghanistan is having cores for all of these provinces for our next war against the Timurids. And now Timurids is not even a valid rival for us, so I'm gonna just rival Bengal as well as the Mamluks. With 90 of legitimacy, we've got this, which is plenty of perma claims on this place that I already conquered. Then for conquering this place, I'm getting manpower cover speed, infantry cost, and 30 army tradition. When to conquer Malwa, I'm still missing these 2 provinces, so it's gonna come to us very soon. And anyway, then I'll need to own Ujjain and have a center of trade level 3. So I need to annex Oudh for doing so, but it's a side mission. How about reunite Rajputana? Yes, this is already done. And I have to go on. This is already also completed. Yeah. Guys, we're gonna have a lot of missions completed very soon. I don't know which time I'm just separate piecing Sindh, breaking all the alliances. This time to work, right? Right? Okay, Mr. Malwa. Let's go ahead and piece this out. You can see I'm gonna make them very ugly with maybe changing it a little bit, just so I'm gonna, you know, get a little bit better borders to Ut, but pretty much everything is being taken away from them. And that unlocks the mission Conquer Mewar, which is calf cost, another calf cost after here, as well as discipline and plenty of claims, but nothing really much for the provinces that they don't own yet. Unite Rajputana's general for 75 tradition and morale of armies 10% for 20 years, and even more claims. I can see, yes, plenty of claims, especially of Sindh. The Conquer Punjab is giving me manpower recovery speed and goods produce modifier, and Reclaim Delhi is causing even the fall of Delhi. That is giving 80 devastation to it. That's unfortunate, actually. I'm getting 17 ducats, 400 ducats, 15 mil points, and taking the development to my capital, which is actually nice because my capital is a gold mine. So let's go ahead and take it as well. And how much gold I produced in the capital already? 22, so it's 20 ducats monthly. Tier 4 guarantee form is of course the expand Brahmin privileges. No, I was actually having in mind the next one, so the Purbias. So that's not yet. This is giving me the Eastage privileges to choose a person. Okay, every 5 years to change the personality. I mean, I'm not gonna keep this region for long, so no. Sinline for courage, no. I think this one, temples and cathedrals, give 33% tax meta and unrest and admin tech cost, or this last one is all estates loyalty. I'm gonna go for this because I know it's giving me more possibilities to switch the privileges. Oh, and I've got a mission for inflation less than 5%, but I need admin and mana both for the technology and finishing ideas and expansion. So maybe I just go ahead and build a dock. Oh, I can choose my personality again, so let's go back for the guy with the cooperation cost as well as expansion impact. Mr. Bengal, goodbye. I'm focusing on the provinces over here in the north. First of all, I can fit Ud with a lot of this, so let's just go ahead and start doing so to save ourselves a lot of mana and overextension. And still this is gonna go to mass. And at the same time, we got the mission Congo Kanush, which is even more claims on this part of India. And this way, we already got 11 out of 19 missions of Mewar.
I'm gonna do what's called a pro gamer move.
Interestingly, if I attack Tirhut, they're gonna be protected by Bengal. So I'm gonna actually go ahead and do that immediately. And this is simply because if I siege down Gouda, I should be able to white piece Bengal and shorten our truce from 15 years to just a little bit more than 5 years, especially that there's only 1,000 defenders here, so I can even go ahead and rush this fort. 14 days, so right now we have 30% war score right away. Can I break the alliance with Chagatai? Please do. Thank you so much. If you shorten it from 15 to like 7. I've got yet another institution to develop, which is of course colonize. I don't want to fully develop it yet because I don't have mana. I have meal points, and that's what I'm gonna start using. And then go for a province called Patihre because it's very cheap to develop thanks to the fact that this is cloth that's giving development cost, and there's a prosperity. I can just encourage development as well. For now, only a few death clicks. Do you want to spend diplomat on that as well? Maybe not yet. While Punjab annexation is getting close to be finished, I'm already gonna start annexing Ud on top of that, and in theory it should take 26 years. But I think the biggest issue is our diplomatic reputation not being too high. Actually, to get this institution fast in Paitre, I should have done at 15 development, but I can expand infrastructure, which is 25% development cost instead of 39 points here. This is gonna be actually 27 per dev click. There goes the last idea. That's not only the tech cost, but more importantly, gav capacity. So instead of 480 and 500, we're gonna have a limit of 625. That also unlocks as a policy, which is additional diplomat and mercenaries maintenance. I'm having issues with my relations limit because amount of the vassals we're having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 vassals. Why don't we go and simply take subjects' rights, which is to more relations as well as liberty desire, because this was becoming an issue in some of the cases. With Varanasi court, I'll go ahead and take my 1% loans. And with 2.4 thousand ducats, I can go to Varanasi and start improving this monument, because it's gonna be cooperation cost, and then the max level also accuracy expansion impact. By default, it is gonna take us 10 years to build it. And I think I'd rather start saving money for the next level, which is gonna be 2,500 ducats. I can at last attack Tata and of course the allied Bengal in the meantime, but this is fine. I'm gonna call Ayufaya to deal with them. You remember my plans about, you know, conquering Timurids on reconquest for Afghanistan? Well, they kinda allied the Ottomans.
No! God, please, no! No! No!
The Ottomans that have 94,000 troops, and I might be a little bit hesitant to do so. Now from Sindh I want all of my claims, break the relations with Bengal, and full money. That makes the border far better, especially if we take a look at the player's map mode. This is also another mission which is Conquer Sindh, and that's giving us prestige as well as trade power in Gujarat 35, which should increase our trade power here from 73% to 76, or income is already 82 and inflation is of course high. The rest of admin mana will be slowly developing the institution. You can see it's 90% and it's just a matter of probably like 3 or 4 death clicks. Oh, and we've got the military reform. So if I would like to fight the Ottomans and Timurids, this is the best moment to do that. Let's see the army quality of the Ottomans. So they have 1 less morale and 8 more discipline than us. They also have golden era. Oh. Are they worth anyone else? No. That would be super risky. But you know what?
Fine. I'll do it myself.
Let's get all of the troops on the border and try fighting them. Oh no, guys. Guys, it seems that I maybe missed that, but Timurids allied in the last seconds Bengal. Bengal likes to get into the war with us at any occasion, like all the time, and it's pain in the ass. Just honestly, I'm trying to get this war done quickly by barraging all of the forts. Remember, we have 10,000 artillery in both of the stacks, and both of them have a bonus of 2 siege, so I'm sieging this fairly quickly, and I'm really ahead with middle points, so that doesn't hurt us much. And at the same time, we already got 2 forts thanks to it, and another 2 are coming, and I just want to do it ASAP before Ottomans come with their 127,000 of troops. Okay guys, there's plenty of Ottoman troops around, and I'm trying to focus on catching smaller stacks and wiping them, because Ottomans are not playing it too well with stacks positioning, so I can do this kind of the stack wipes and this kind of the battles. Oh, they really took Merv so quickly, but this is fine. I should completely destroy them, potentially even wipe their stack now, but it was close. And we have just rush it down. How was the Bengal doing? Because from what I've seen, Ayufaya was sieging them down, but they stopped. Yeah, we are close to peacing out separately, and Ottomans are of course going between the forts. So now with all of the important forts taken, most importantly capital of Timurids, I'll go south and focus on defending my lands and my prosperity. Annexation of Punjab just finished, making the borders again better and allowing me to become an empire, which is even more of GAF capacity. Well, guys, so far we've killed 145,000 of their troops, 90k of which are the Ottomans. This war is one big stack wipes festival. They cannot organize at all, which is giving me a lot of opportunities to catch their stacks, stack wipe them, and go for another one. So it's already 200,000 losses on their side. I'm just gonna go and reduce our war exhaustion a bit and wipe another 20k of the Ottoman stack. Ooh, Baryushala! So local analysis and state maintenance, but I don't see what I'm paying for it. No, I'm probably gonna pay like, yeah, I've paid 500 bucks to fuck off.
So I'm gonna pay you $100 to fuck off.
Which is fine. Thank you so much, Mr. Ayufaya. Let's go and white piece Bengal. So now, right now we only left with the Timurids and Ottomans to focus on. Our golden era ended after 50 years. That went pretty fast, and you know, to celebrate it, we've killed over 250k troops, because we don't count Mahra and Bengal here because they pissed out. So let's just go ahead and take all, of course, of Afghanistan, which is making them, a fairly big and nice nation. I'm also gonna spend a big chunk of money on, honestly, maybe I'll get a mission to decrease the inflation. Yeah, there it goes. So yeah, it's a nice mission which gives me trade efficiency, monthly autonomy change, and daily prestige if I reduce inflation below 5. Let me just go, tick, Tick. And Tick for now decreases to 11, and it will be slowly decreasing that down to 5. As I don't have that much of issues with my gov capacity right now, I can go ahead and find provinces that are not my states, but I could fully state them without spending any admin mana, so mainly the states from my vassals, to increase all of our stats. So let's just go and do so. This is mainly provinces from Punjab, but it's also gonna be provinces that I annexed here in central India at some point. It's time to go and finalize the institution, so just go tick, tick. Now it's present, of course it's not enough to embrace it, but right now it's gonna start spreading all around. Mr. Vijay, all of course of Madurai going to him, and a couple of princes for myself. So this way, yeah, we can consider Vijay being dead and Mewar dominating the majority of India. Boys, tick. Thank you so much for the trade efficiency. We are down to only 3 inflation. Who said inflation is an issue? And now we have 26 of actual balance. Another mission is down with Malwa being fully annexed, which is land attrition, and even more of claims for us. Boys, I attacked Bengal, and yeah, Timurids is helping again, but that's actually good news for us, because Timurids themselves are super weak, and I can use that to break the alliance with the Ottomans. Mr. Bengal, from you, I'm just gonna take all of the claims that I'm having, and maybe these 2 provinces as a bonus. I'll just need slightly more war score for that. There we go. These borders are getting better and better, especially when I finish annexation of Oud and Bijapur, because then I'll be able to form a new nation. Age of Reformation just started, and I'm afraid I won't have much here. Well, actually, it's 2 points because it's Asian trade and unified culture, so it's not that bad. Finally, tier 5 guarantee form and government Purbias register. This is giving us recover army morale speed 5%, Rajput's loyalty and Rajput's influence. So now also my Rajput's regiments are having 5% discipline, making them even stronger. I can embrace institution finally 1522, so let's just go to Giants, take 1% loans, embrace the institution, get to admin technologies at once, and we'll go straight for religious ideas, because this is gonna be those wood castles building all of the different religions, and as we're gonna go Sikh, extremely useful, and at the same time, of course, possibilities to convert the provinces to our religion. I'm just gonna go and take 2 loans, go straight to Varanasi, and start improving its monuments to level 2, which is gonna give me higher core crushing cost and some, I guess, expansion impact. And as I'm at maximum power, pretty much let me start investing manpower into this. As I'm in the middle of King Timurids and Chagatai loves me, I wanted to attack Sindh, but I don't have a claim, so let me go ahead and build one. There goes annexation of Oud. Finally, even the name placement is fixed, and I think we have all the provinces we need to form the Rajputana. I think my gov capacity is fine. Let's just take a look when the next one is coming to technologies. I can go ahead and add states I just took over from Ucht to my states. Let me just go with this few at the very start, and let's see. This is fine. This is just perfect. Peace deal with the team is gonna be very nasty, but it's something that I have to do. And let's just send it. Ottomans cannot join the coalition. That was the most important part. What I want to do here is to most important to release. Oh my god. Transoxana, no. Let's release Fars as our vassal, because Fars having cores all around the place around here, while all the other provinces will be cored by us. Of course, not all of them can be cored right away. And what's important, I can also add this to the trade companies. So let's add everything in Samarkand and in Persia, because potentially that might be at last more merchants. 28% in Persia, 41% in Samarkand. What if I do this? This is 47% in Samarkand. So now if I go ahead and take a loan and use this beauty around here for trade power bonus, and here I believe, yes, this is gonna be my merchant number 3. Now to organize our trade a little bit better, so I have a merchant in Coromandel to collect here, I have a merchant in Doab to collect here, but if I send my merchant to Lahore instead of Doab, I'll be able to more or less control majority of this trade around here. See, 10 is going here, this is going mostly here, and I have 50%, but actually majority of the trade is controlled by me. From here everything is going to Coromandel when I'm also collecting, but I would need more trade power. And finally I could also send a merchant to Bengal to transfer to Doab. So right now the trade income is 25.6. I know it's not perfect, I probably need more merchants. I can make it higher. So it's 27 after the changes. What if I send my merchant to Samarkand to collect instead of transferring from Bengal? Okay, that's actually 28. Let's right now find a way to get also merchants from Persia, because right now it's 28. This is 32, and when I start using the improvements, I think we can get it to 50. In any case, let's go ahead and form Rajputana. Look at this beautiful call right now that embraced India, and of course we're gonna take the ideas, which are 10% more of armies, military forces, discipline, cooperation cost, maximum power, CAF compatibility, movement speed, land fire damage, tolerance of the true faith, artillery cost, yearly legitimacy. This also moved my capital to Kanush, which I don't really like. I would prefer to keep it in our gold mine, which costs 200. You know why I prefer it here? GAF capacity. Look, 1033, and I move it back to this. 996. Definitely keep it in freaking gold mine. We've got Somalia 14 in Africa. That's not something that I'm seeing often. With this one finished to level 2. When I start calling any province, you'll see that I have 54% of the cooperation cost right now, which means the province is gonna be cored in just 70 months, because cooperation cost is not only impacting how cheaply you are paying for the cooperation, but also the duration of it. Annexation of Bijapur just ended. India is so beautiful. Mr. Vijay, I'm gonna take all of these provinces, which is just perfection. Some of them are gonna be fed into Madurai, but not like very many, like this, for example, this, because I want to keep provinces needed to form Bharat, so I can also still give them these 2 provinces. But remember, I will not form Bharat until I get the achievement to fulfill the mission tree of Mewar, because otherwise my mission tree will be changed and I'll not get the achievement. So unfortunately, Sindh this time allied my ally Chagatai. So Mr. Sindh, please say goodbye to your old ally Chagatai, and now I'll just have to take down them. And I wanted to take down Timurids actually, because that would shorten our truce. So what if I wait until getting gangbanged from all the sides? Oh yeah, guys. Oh yeah. Let's just make some claims and declare on Sindh, because I'll have to probably fight Ajam and QQ very soon. First bonus I'll take in Age of Reformation is definitely the worst caucus versus other religions. We're not slowing down, I'm gonna attack QQ for the reconquest of provinces of Fars. While from Bengal, I'm just taking all of our claims, making the borders even more beautiful, and it's extremely cheap to core. Look how cheaply and how much I can take from QQ. Ottomans still cannot join the coalition, and all of these provinces that I just took are gonna be fed into Fars. In any case, guys, I think this is the perfect moment to finish this episode, because you have here 1545, it means that there's 5 more years of the firstborns for the Sikh religion, so we're gonna start the next episode with switching to Sikh. But anyway, I want to leave it to there, and if you would like me to record the episode number 3 of this campaign, just leave a like on this video, because if you hit 2000 likes, this is coming very soon. For today, you can see how beautiful borders we created with Afghanistan and Fars and Madurai as our subjects. I'm gonna keep expanding west. You remember my Bharat campaign from Vijay, it was focused east. This I want to focus west, while of course I just have 4 more missions left in the mission tree, and we are just in the perfect position to go and dominate the Middle East. For today, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you do enjoy my content and would like me to make more, remember to subscribe to this channel. I'm gonna see you very soon. Bye!